welcome back to my channel. My name is Zara if you are new to this channel, and if you're not, nice to see you again. So today I wanted to do a video all about my thoughts, feelings on the new Beauty and the Beast film, as you can see from the title of this video. So me, my daughter and my mum went to see the new movie the day after the release in the UK. If you're not aware, Beauty and the Beast film came out in the UK on the 17th of March, which was a Friday, and I went to see it with my mum, my daughter, on the Saturday. So yeah, I was really excited to see this film. I had my apprehensions because the original movie was one of my favourites. Like, the original Disney film was amazing. So the original Disney movie was released in 1991. I was very young then, I'm just realising. I was probably 4 or 5 when it came out. Yeah, something like that. So I took my daughter and my mum to go and see the film, and I had spoken to a few people beforehand, and everyone I seemed to speak to seemed to have the same kind of apprehension about the movie, because it's very difficult when you have a childhood film that you've loved from a child, and it don't matter how many times you see it, you still love it, and you know, you feel nostalgic. So it's very hard when they remake a film to know, to kind of know how to take it, whether it's going to be a good adaptation or like, are they going to stick to the original film? What tweaks are they going to make? How are they going to make it look? And especially because the original movie was animated, and obviously the new film is real. It's all real people and using special effects. So yeah, who knows? So we went to see the film. Went to the local cinema. One thing I will say, it wasn't that busy. I mean, I went during the day, so I think it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon that we went for the showing. I think so. And I was expecting quite a big turnout, considering it was a Saturday as well. And especially the cinema that I go to gets quite busy. They put it in a small theatre room actually, which I was quite surprised about as well. So that in itself, just the fact that it was in a small room, made me think, well, what's that mean then? Is this not that good? Are they not getting enough ticket sales? I don't know. So anyway, so my opinion on the new film, just to say, I loved the original. Loved the characters, loved the story behind it, it was brilliant. Favourite characters for me was definitely Mrs. Potts, Chip and Lumiere. They're my favourite 3 characters. So in the film, like I was saying, obviously they've used special effects this time, because they'd have to, because we don't have talking furniture. That would be scary. Yeah. But anyway, so, I mean, was I impressed? I mean, I wasn't expecting the Beast to look how he did, or Lumiere. I mean, I feel like they went really fancy with the special effects. Like, the way Lumiere looks in the original movie is like quite a normal candlestick, whereas in this film he looks like the fanciest candlestick ever, made out of gold, and thought it was a bit much. I mean, I guess they were just trying to make it a step up from the original, but I think there's something in keeping something at its, you know, original sense, you know, so you still feel that nostalgia and so on. And the Beast didn't look like the Beast, so it was very hard for me to wrap my head around this new looking beast. Yeah, they gave him horns. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. No, not at all. And I remember coming out after the film was finished and thinking, yeah, I could have watched that at home when it was released on DVD. Because I wasn't that impressed. Yeah. So if you don't know, I don't want to go too much into what the film's about if you haven't seen it. So basically, Belle is basically a bookworm. She loves to read. She's quite smart, and in her local town, it's set in France, in her local town, she's kind of the odd one out, but she catches the eye of a certain soldier, gentleman that's quite well known, quite handsome, if you want to say, and basically her dad goes, because he's an inventor, he goes to go to a show where he gets caught up and ends up at the Beast Castle, and then it kind of goes from there. So they did tweak it a little bit. I mean, I guess you'd have to because it's not animation. What I liked about the film was they did more or less stick to the original story. That's what I liked. I mean, they did incorporate parts of a book of Beauty and the Beast that my daughter has actually, and I believe it's probably more to the original story before Disney adapted it. In the original story, in the book that my daughter has, Belle's dad is actually a merchant, and he loses all of his ships and his house and everything in fires and loses money and so on, and Belle ends up being replaced for his life to the Beast. So in the book that my daughter has, when her father comes back after meeting the Beast, she says that because she had asked him for a rose, she will give up herself. But in this book, she also had brothers and sisters, and they didn't want to go. So basically in the film, what they did was they incorporated the rose, kind of bringing back to the original story. So I guess they've taken elements from the original story and then elements from the Disney remake of that book. So in that way, I kind of liked it. However, what I'd say I wasn't too keen on was, like I said, how they looked. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was very weird for my mind to wrap around these new looking characters. Yeah, don't know. My mind just couldn't really. You know when you watch a film, you really love a film from a young age, and then they redo it and you want to still feel the same sense that you felt when you originally saw the first one. I didn't feel that. Not at all. Yeah, not at all. Also, oh my gosh, the singing. Yeah, what was that about? I felt like I had literally gone to the cinema and watched a musical. Like, really? There did not need to be that much singing. Like, let's be completely real. There is enough songs in the original movie. Like, they are well known, they're well loved, they're enough. They added so much more singing and it was just painful sometimes. It was like, ugh. Like, I remember one stage I looked at my mum and we was both like, what is going on? Like, I literally have come to the cinema and watched a musical. yeah, and I'm really sorry to say, Emma Watson, she acted very well. Like, I liked it. Like, I like her acting. I like her anyway. So, yeah, but unfortunately, she can't sing. Like, I mean, she wasn't completely terrible, but yeah, no, she should not have been singing. Not that much anyway. So, yeah. And I mean, as sad as this sounds, like, I didn't feel like she was necessarily right for Belle. I kind of got it in the way that she kind of looks, and she's brunette and so on. And she is a good actress, I'll give her that. But I feel like, especially because she couldn't sing and they wanted her to sing, they could have got other people. Like, I believe there's other actresses that could have played that part very well. And sung very well. Sorry, but yeah, there was too much singing. But overall, I mean, I didn't come out feeling the way I felt when I first saw the original movie, and that kind of upset me because there was a lot of anticipation for the film. There was because we heard about it a long time before it was actually released. And the build up to it was like, okay, so this must be a really good film because you've been advertising this film for so long. And, you know, everyone's going on about it. Oh, Beauty and the Beast is coming out soon. Like, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. So when I went to see it, I expected it to be really good. And no. It's not that it wasn't good. I won't say it wasn't good. That would be wrong. But what I will say is I wasn't impressed as much as I feel that I should have been, especially with all that we have now. I think sometimes we get so caught up in the fact that we have all this new technology and special effects and so on that we lose the essence of, especially when we're talking about films, the essence of films, like the original story, the original feeling that the film gave you. I don't feel like I came out with. I felt like I was just like, okay, I could have watched that at home, like, and I don't necessarily feel like I would recommend anyone to go to the cinema to see it either. Like, I'd probably say to my friends, like, watch something else, or wait till it comes out on DVD or even on the telly. Sorry, but yeah, yeah, I don't think I'd necessarily recommend it. I mean, don't get me wrong, your opinions can be completely different to mine, and I'm not saying don't go if you do want to go. You may have a completely different opinion than me once you come out. I can only give you mine. And, you know, hopefully it'll be helpful in some way. I don't know. But what would I rate it out of 10? I would say, because I can see there was a lot of work put into it. There was. Especially with like I was saying, special effects and so on. I can see, yeah, there was a lot of work put into it. And the acting was quite good. Like, although there was bits taken out of from the original film and so on, the acting was quite good. So I think I would rate it out of 10, 5. Yeah, 5. I definitely don't think I'd get it on DVD or anything like that. No, like, that was enough. I think the once was enough, especially with all that singing. No, once was enough. But anyway, guys, I hope that was informative for you. I hope you can make a good decision on whether to go. If you do go, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed it, what your opinion of the film was, and we can have that little convo together. And, you know, I'd maybe see it in a different way. Maybe if you give me some different opinions. But we shall see. But if you did enjoy this video, please do go ahead and press the like button. Let me know that you enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed already, please go and click that button also, and the bell, just to let you know when I have uploaded, so you're notified. And yes, I will see you in the next one.